Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, namaste. Welcome you all in the Tangle Marathon session. I'm your host Nidhi Prakash and my co-host, my husband Ajay is also with us today. Hey Ajay.
Hello everyone. So nice to be back in the studio today. A fine Sunday morning. I look forward to work with in the chat.
Awesome. So let's see who is with me today. Hello Shatvi. Hey Kaya. Hello Trupti, Dia. Hi Tanvi. Buenos dias Claudia. Awesome to see all of you together here. So this is our Tangle Marathon fourth session. Tangle Marathon fourth session. First session we started the blossom, and in the second session we continued with the blossom category. Then in last session we started the vine tangles. And today we are at the leaf tangles. I hope everybody is ready with the supplies, with your journal, and I hope you guys are playing along with your tangles, whatever we are drawing here today. I'm on scratch again, still didn't catch up with the vines. I know, Kaya, I can understand. It's okay, take your time. Take your time, and probably in October I'm going to take a off week when there's the fall break, so you'll have time to catch up on that week too. Okay, and who started preparing for the Tangle Inktober Tangle 2021? I started preparing, and I have started working on these tangles. I have uploaded the video also, around 11ish day so far. So I'm working on all my tangles, which are the based on the prompt, day 1, day 2, day 3, like that. Few tangles, you see there are few variations I tried, like there are 2 variations of Hirari, 4 variations of the Fangle, and I haven't made the video of these, but I'll make the video of the next days also. So if you are following the Inktober Tangle, you can see those videos and start playing with those tangles before we start our actual Inktober tiles. Here are the some hashtags which you can use whenever you are posting them on your this work on any social media. So let's start. So basically last session we did the vine tangle. So vine tangle and leaf tangle are pretty much similar. Any leaf tangle can be converted into the vine tangle, and any vine tangle you can just get a smaller part of it and you can use it as a leaf tangle. But still, just for the sake and to divide and to keep them separately, I have made the different category, and here you go. Let's start. So I'm starting from here and then I'll continue. The first and the very easy and my to-go tangle is the Flux. We have used this tangle a lot. I hope this is your to-go tangle too, because this is such a good and the easy and the beautiful tangle. It is so hard to resist not to use this tangle in our tile. This is a Zentangle original tangle, and let me bring the smaller tile of it. Like this is the Flux, and let me remove my now. Oops. Okay, so now you can see this Flux tangle here. You can use any pen, pencil, if you color pen, whatever you feel like. I'm here using just the green pen, and wherever you want to draw, you can draw them in a bunch like that, or you can just draw them separately. So this is a combination of both these different kind of the flux in a pod or in a wild type. So this is the Maria's version, this is the Rick's version. They both are the founder of the Zentangle. This is Tangle Flux. They can grow and they can convert into the vine. You can decorate them with these double lines, maybe half aura lines like this. You can decorate them with just the center, this midrib. There are various ways of decorating them. You can draw these tiny tipples to give them little filling in the leftover space. So it's your style how you want to shade them, how you want to decorate them. If you have seen my Tangle category video, so the last Tangle category would be to-go Tangle and the easy Tangle. So we are not going to draw that Tangle category in our these Tangle Marathon, because that is you who to decide which Tangle you want to put in your to-go Tangle. Like this is my one of the to-go Tangle and the very easy Tangle version. I can just use this little green pencil to give one more little green color. So this is Tangle Flux, and before I start going to the next Tangle, I really want to share some of these styles. Like here you see, this is the Flux Tangle. Let me just bring it a little bit more up so that I can show you. Here is the Flux Tangle. In this one, I have used the Flux Tangle all the way around, and you can say now here the flux is as a vine, here just as the leaf. In this one, flux are kind of in the wild, here and there. And this tile is so special because there is just one tangle that is flux in the whole tile in various different ways. Even the tiny flux inside the flux, the whole this vine of the tiny flux, and they all are going here and there. So this is just a mono tangle tile with the flux tangle. The video is already available of all these tiles on my channel if you want to see. So these are the flux tiles, and again I want to see few more because this is my one of the to-go tangle. So here I have used the flux tangle and I combined them. So now they are the blossom tangle. So the flux tangle can be a leaf tangle, can be a vine tangle, can be a blossom tangle. This is the flux as a vine. Here flux is as an edge tangle. So this is another variation of the flux, and I have used the flux as an edge or the terminal tangle. So mostly you see our lot of these leaf tangles can be used as an edge tangle or the terminal tangle, and I think that will be our next category next week, the edge or the terminal tangles. So here this is the flux in the very different style. Here again you can see flux as a pod, like a big pod in this one. Yeah, that's it. So I think let's move forward to the next tangle. So the next tangle is Pokeleaf. Oops, L-E-A-F. So the Pokeleaf tangle is one of the beautiful, again, like the Flux is my to-go tangle, Pokeleaf is also my to-go tangle and a easy tangle. It started from the vine. Let me bring it closer. Started from the stem and this frowning line and this curvy line, kind of the heart shape. This is the one Pokeleaf. If you join other Pokeleaf into it, again you can use it as a vine tangle. You can add little touch to it. You can decorate them in various different style. You can fill them. Let me show you again. So this is the Pokeleaf, and here is my tiny. If you want to decorate, you can decorate them with little these tiny circles. It's your choice. The Pokeleaf. This is Flux, and now the next is the Pokeroot. And they both are the again Zentangle original tangle. And again, let me clarify that all these three tangles are my to-go tangle also, and for me they are the easy tangle too. Now the Pokeroot. So for the Pokeroot, they start again like with the Pokeleaf, with the stem, with the frowning line, and instead of the leaf shape, here we'll get the berry shape. Again, like the Flux or the Pokeleaf, this Pokeroot can be used as the blossom tangle, as the vine tangle, as the leaf tangle, based on where they have been used. And how you are putting them together. So this is the Pokeroot tangle, and all these three tangles are the Zentangle original tangle. And for me, all three of them are my to-go tangle also. So while you guys are working, just keep that in your mind, that which tangle you want to put in your to-go tangle at the very last, when you are done with all the categories. Then you can decide. So last time I put the Mocha tangle in the vine tangle. If you want, you can put Mocha tangle in this also, just as a pod. And Mocha tangle is also one of my to-go tangle. That's why I'm talking about it. So Let me just share you quickly. This is the Pokeroot tangle as kind of blossoming, you see, all the way around. Thank you, World Facts, for your support, for your donation to me. So this is the Pokeroot tangle here, all the way around. Here, this is the Pokeroot tangle. In this one, Pokeroot is going all the way, and these are the Pokeleaf. This one, Pokeroot and Pokeleaf, they go together very well, you know. So generally, that's why I put them together. So these are the few examples of the Pokeroot and Pokeleaf. Here you can see. In this one, you can see here, these are the Pokeroot and the Pokeleaf. Again, in this one here, I drew these two Pokeroot here. We already drew this one here. These are the Pokeroot in a different variation. Awesome. Let's start the fourth tangle now. So our fourth tangle is the Toodles. That's pretty much similar to the Pokeleaf. You guys can see here. Yes. And this is again the Zentangle original tangle. Let me bring the so here you go. In the Toodles, it's kind of the Pokeleaf. As you can see, we first draw this midrib little wider, kind of this style, and then from the base we draw these two fascicules. And then from the fascicle we start the curvy line, which is going and touching to the apex of the leaf. Like this. And central part, it's your choice how you want to decorate it. So here, let me just show you. We can decorate, we can draw these kind of little contour lines on the each side. There are various ways of drawing this beautiful tangle. This is just one style of the Toodles. In the center, if we feel like, we can draw these beautiful decorations. We can convert all these tangles into the blossom tangle or the vine tangle or the leaf tangle. They are so versatile. Basically, they all can fit in the organic tangle. That's the one category they all can fit in. But just for to keep them separate and for the uses, you know, when we are setting up our tile, so we decide that time how we want to place those tangles. So that's why I always say that one tangle can fit in various different categories. And you can decide how you feel like putting that tangle in which category, how you really want to draw that tangle. Which style suits you more or you like to draw more. So this is the Toodles, like I showed you this one. Here there are the two Toodle leaves, 1 and 2, these two big ones mixed with the Pokeroot and the Pokeleaf. Here are the Toodles, you see. And I want to share one more, this style where the whole frame is made with the Toodles. So this is a very versatile kind of a tangle, and I really enjoyed drawing that. So there are the various style of using this beautiful tangle. Now let's move forward, and after that we'll take 10 seconds break. So now the next tangle is the Verdigogh tangle. And this is again the Zentangle original tangle. There are various ways of drawing that. One style where we draw these leaf kind, and they just I think Martha just showed the another version of it, where instead of the leaf they used the squarish version of the leaves. So first we draw this midrib, and then we start drawing the leaves. They can be big, they can be small, they can go in any direction. First let's draw a little further away. This is the first layer kind of. Then we will come back again. Now in the second layer, these leaves can cross over. They can change their direction. Hello mom. Good evening. So nice to see you here. So they can cross over. That's how they can go. They can be a little longer. Little thicker. So we have to fill this whole stem. So this is the Verdigogh tangle, and I told you there is another version of it. That's the square one. So this is the Verdigogh with the square style, with the square leaf here in this one. And then we can just do the shading. Let's do the shading all in one side of the stem, and the other side we can just give shading on the tips. That's one style of the shading in this. You can choose your own style how you want to shade that. You can fill it a little bit more based on your space where you are using that. And let me show you one more of this style here, and you see these two are the Verdigoghs we have drawn here in this style. So this one is the Verdigogh here, and few petals are kind of falling down. This is one here, these two, and here this is the Verdigogh with the square kind of the leaves instead of the these seed shapes or the rice shapes. Awesome. Now let's just take 10 seconds break, and I really want to see whoever is drawing along with me and whoever is just enjoying watching. Please write down in the chat if you guys are done till here. We are done with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tangles so far. Where is the fifth one? Here you go. This is the Verdigogh. Awesome. Thank you, Shruti. Thank you, Rashmi. Thank you, Bindu. Awesome word facts. Thanks for your support. Thanks, Dia, Roberta, Deborah. Awesome. So all of you are drawing. Cool. Mary Rosals. Awesome. Cool. So I hope you guys are also excited for the Inktober, right? Hey, Florence. Take your time, and you can rewatch these videos at your own speed. You can change the speed later on when you are watching them. Awesome, Claudia. Awesome, Mosher. Cool. So Ajay, shall we start the, thanks Yelena, shall we start the next set of leaves?
I think we're good to start.
Okay. Cool. So now next leaf will be the Ynix. So Ynix is again the Zentangle original tangle. Yeah, I forgot to write it here. This is a beautiful leaf tangle. And it starts again with the same seed kind of, or the rice shape. So the one, and then start from these base, 2 seeds going to the both sides, and then you keep on making these seed shapes to the both side. And they can be smaller, they can be longer, like this. They can grow as big as you want. You can draw them little small. These are the few Ynix shapes, and then you can put, so again you can make a blossom with them, you can make a vine with them, you can just put them as the pod. You can combine them. And one more thing, in the Ynix, that we always draw the aura line also. Before we start the next leaf. We can draw some going behind. And because of this aura line, they look very pretty when they go behind. like this. So you can put them in one shrub kind of ways, or maybe in just in the pod. And let me show you quickly. Here you see these tiny Ynix on the corner, and in this one these are the big Ynix, these green ones, these 3 Ynix leaves, and here these are the tiny ones. So you can decide however way you want to use this beautiful tangle. Okay, so now next is the Sampson tangle. This is again the Zentangle original. So you can draw this tangle like this all the way 4 sides. Let's just draw the one leaf here. So we draw the midrib, we draw these tiny veins, and you see these veins are getting smaller the bigger in the base, and then as they are reaching to the apex they are getting smaller, and we are going to draw the wavyish line around these veins and reaching to the base. So this is just the one Sampson, and here is the example of how you can use them. I think focus, yes. And again you can shade the way you want. You can decorate them, draw more Sampson leaves in different direction. Let me first shade it, and I will draw one more quickly. So this is the base, then the midrib and the tiny small top rib. Start from the base with the wavy line, going around to the one vein, then going around to the other vein and to the top. So this is the Sampson leaf. And let me just fill this area, this little dark, to the shadow. You can draw that in this different variation also. And now the next leaf tangle is the ICanThis. And it is again Zentangle original tangle. I like this tangle. This is the ICanThis tangle. Shall I start the ICanThis? Awesome. So first it starts with the center vine. Mostly in all of the leaf tangles we draw with the center vine and the base, and then we are going to draw these side veins. Second step. Third step, we draw their caps on all the veins. Am I drawing faster?
I think we are fine. Most of the people are able to catch up.
Okay.
And if anybody needs more time, we can probably, they can pause the video.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
But after this one, we can probably take a quick 20-second break.
Okay, perfect, Ajay, as you say. After that, we are going to draw these little tiny U's in between, you know, every vine. They will work as a connector. And then we'll join them with these wavyish line, as you see, this one U, then this like that. Don't forget to keep your lines wavy. Mostly all these leaves are inspired with some of the other actual leaves. After that, wherever you drew these U shape, give this little notch inside. And you can make some leaf little thick line just at some one side to give them little dimension. And then we'll do the shading. In this style, you see the center line is all this ICanThis, the center leaf of the style. Now it's just a quick break for everybody to catch up. These are easy. These both are similar tangles. Yes, they both are. They all are pretty similar. Shruti, you are absolutely right. Look like.
For the benefit of our new members in the video today, do you want to talk about the big mandala sessions that you've been doing over the last several weeks, and also the benefits that the Patreons or the Oak members on YouTube will get?
Yeah, sure, Ajay. Is the video blur? Is the video blur for everybody or just
Rashmi, we seem to be fine on our side. If you go to YouTube video settings, tap on your video, go to video settings, go to quality, make sure it is set to 720p or higher.
Awesome. Thank you, Fui. So this was our first big mandala. That's the 14-inch square paper mandala we drew. And second is we are working already. We started last session. So these all mandalas are at my Hindi channel, and the instructions for these mandalas are both in Hindi and English. So these are this mandala we finished in the 3 session. So they take a little longer because they are pretty big. But generally on Sundays we draw the smaller mandalas on 6-inch square. Like yesterday we did this one. This is the black and white version, like the different version of it. We drew this one yesterday, and we draw lots of other mandalas on 6-inch square paper on every Saturday. Sundays we do these Zentangle sessions, and for all the Oak members and the Patreon, they can unlock lots of different mandalas, which are, they can unlock all these kind of sessions together just at one time. They can unlock all of them. There are many more of these kind of mandalas. Oops. Like this one is already available at my YouTube channel. They are all watercolors, and there are a lot of other dot mandalas and other intricate mandalas, so you can unlock all those videos at once you are a Oak member at my YouTube channel. And
Thanks,
I
Nidhi.
keep posting few other mandalas, like last week we make, let me see if I have it here. Like this is the mandala. So we made Saturday, we made this mandala. The video of the colored version is available for all the Oak members, same as we made this Starlink mandala. The colored version is available for all the Oak members. So yeah, that's it, Ajay.
Yep, thank you so much. So anybody who wants to become a member, it's easy. On YouTube, you will see a join button next to the subscribe button, and if you hit the join button, you will see the several tiers. Most of the benefits they start at the Oak tier. Thank you.
Perfect. Now let's move forward. The next tangle is kind of the tangulation of ICanThis, and the tangle name is ICanToo, and it is not a Zentangle original tangle. ICanToo, and this tangle is deconstructed by Hani Noura, CZT, and this is a beautiful tangle, as you can see. Let's draw this one. So in this one, it starts from the center vine first, from the base. After that, it starts with the one spiral, and this spiral is touching the center vine, going up, and then one bump, and the second bump is going to the top. And we are going to draw these kind of vines, little vines in the midrib, and this other side we are going to draw we can decorate it outside, like here I drew these little kind of moon pie-ish style, or maybe just with few tipples or whatever your artwork is asking for. So this is the this is the ICanToo, and as you see, we can just give little shading into this one, and with little graphite pencil and the color pencil together, just to give a little color touch. You can choose your color, whichever color you feel like. This is ICanToo, and I really want to show you now this Zendala. All these six leaves are the ICanToo-ish style, and these are the Ynix. You see the Ynix, this one, so the circle here, I made it with the Ynix, and these all are the ICanToo style. So that's how you can use these tangles in your artwork. Okay, now the next tangle is the jag tangle. And this tangle is deconstructed by John Stark, CZT, and this is a beautiful tangle in a way, like it creates little drama in the boundary. So you first create the leaf, and after that you create little, let's create the center vine first, and then on the corners we just create those lightning kind of the zigzag line. And then we'll fill all these negative space which are left over after that zigzag line. And the name is the jag. And we can draw these you on your own style, how you want to set them up. So this is just a beautiful easy leaf tangle. Where is my pen? And we can give so here is the tangle jag. And now the next tangle, that's Hollyhock, one of my favorite tangle. Again filled with lots of drama, and the name of the CZT who deconstructed is Jason Lau, Jason Low. And let's start drawing that tangle. So it started from the base here and goes to the both side like this one vine and this second curve. And after that, from here base, we draw this heart kind of shape. Like this. And the double line or a line to this. And or a line. Next step is to draw this kind of center leaf, which is starting from the base of our these two curls, and it will go all the way to the top. Like this leaf. And then we keep on making these kind of leaves over these spirals which we just made in the very beginning. And all leaves are kind of pointish like this. And they keep on sprouting and reaching all the way to the border, the first border. like this, and we repeat the same thing to the other side. Like this. And after that we are going to fill all these leftover areas. So for the filling, I'm just keeping my 01 pen and taking the 08 and filling all these leftover spaces. That's why I called this tangle, this leaf tangle is filled with drama, because where we can create a lot of contrast or where we put a lot of ink, so I generally put all those tangles in the drama tangle. So you can put this tangle in the drama tangle too. Same, I'm going to fill to the other side. I'm just moving my book to the other side so that I can fill it easily. Please fill carefully. Don't let any white spot pop up in that filling area.
It's funny. I don't know if you guys can hear our dog, but he's kind of screaming on us to take him outside.
I know. He's screaming on my son that take me to the outside, take me to the walk. Awesome. So this is the Tangle Hollyhock, and you can shade it the way you want in all the base of these beautiful petals, these rice shapes or the seed shapes. And I can fill this area also. And isn't it a beautiful tangle? This looks really beautiful when we draw that in like our tile. Okay, so then now the next tangle is the Tullup tangle, and it is inspired from the flower tulip. Of course, it looks like that, isn't it? Tullup. And this tangle is deconstructed by Stephanie when, and then let me write down here Leeuwen, Leeuwen. And let's draw the tangle with this pink color. So it starts from the one leaf kind of shape, like this is upside down kind of the flux, just one flux at the one side, and then other flux to the other side like this, and then join this first leaf's flux tip to the mid of this other flux, and this one will go to the other side like this. So this is kind of the one bud of this tulip flower, and then to the both side it's kind of the wings going out, and then wings are coming to the base. I drew it a little bigger like that so that it becomes easy, and then these aura lines to this and aura lines to this. This is one tulip tangle, and if you feel like, you can draw these tiny stem, or if you just want, you can just draw these, and you can draw them in the circle, or you can fill that space whatever way you feel like. You can see you can draw them in the bunch like this. Sometimes shading take over way too much, and we can, redraw and make our lines a little bit more bold. Now let's start the next tangle. That is Frondous, Frondous, and it is again a Zentangle original tangle. This tangle is again full of drama because lot of filling, and it starts with the seed from the base, and the seeds are not touching. You can fill them later. Maybe we can just draw all the seeds, and they are going each side, but they are not touching either in the center or to each other. They can grow in any direction in little different sizes. It's absolutely fine like this, and they are supposed to be filled. And after that, we are just going to draw the aura, and while drawing the aura, we'll take care that when we are making the edges, we'll make the edges with little this point kind of. So make the aura line with this point. And you can just shade the way, whatever way you want. I'm just giving shading in kind of half of it, and half I'm leaving empty. You can draw one over the above, like one under and one over, like this. So they are beautiful leaf tangle. That's Frondous, and it's the Zentangle original tangle. Let's draw one more, then we'll take 10 seconds break. So the next tangle is the Giraffe tangle. And this tangle is deconstructed by Carla, Jorin, and I always say they all are the proper nouns. I might pronounce them wrong, but that's why I'm writing all this, spellings. So please pardon me if I'm pronouncing them wrong. Okay, so let's start. So because they kind of look like the giraffe and the long neck, so that's what inspired in this one. Here we start from this, this circle, this curvy shape, start from the base and go kind of like the mocha. But when we are coming it down, we will draw like the wider shape so that we have a space inside, and we can draw this beautiful shape in the center. Here I'm drawing one more. Now in the center part, you can fill them. You can draw or embellish whatever way you feel like. Or maybe here you can just, fill it with lots of So you can use tipples, you can use any kind of filler, the striping, or you can just simply fill them to create the full contrast. It's your choice how you want to give these. Designing. Okay, so now it's the time for everyone to tell me how many we have done so far and which one is your best. Which tangle you like the most out of, I'm going to count them. So just take a look again to all the leaf tangles which you have drawn here along with me and tell me which one you like the most. So this is the tangle giraffe. Okay, now let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We are done with the 14 tangles. So which one? 14. Shruti is saying 13. Roberta is saying 14. Let me count it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We did 14, Shruti. We did 14 tangles, Shruti. You like the most? Which one you like the most? Roberta like the Pokeroot. Okay. Let me shift it a little here. I think Leaf is my favorite tangle category so far. Toodles is one of the favorite, but I like all of them. Awesome, Yelena. Word facts like Tullup and Toodles. Awesome. Yes. Beautiful. So, and you know, this is our third category. We are done with the blossom. We are done with the vine. And this is our third category, leaf. So while working, just take a feel like which tangle is very easy for you, or which tangle you feel like that would be your to-go tangle. We have enough time. We are going to draw lots of many other categories. If you want to go and if you want to look all the categories, there is a separate video, tangle categories. You can see all the categories there. So the last one would be the easy tangles and the to-go tangles. So you can decide when we reach there. And because I'm talking about that category, because the Flux, Pokeroot, Pokeleaf, these three especially are my to-go tangles, including the Mocha. You like Ynix and Tullup. Flux is my to-go. Yes, Deborah, definitely. I can understand it very well because Flux is my to-go tangle. They all seem easier than the other two categories. Yes, they are easy. Okay, Hollyhock. Awesome, awesome, beautiful. Nice. Let's start the next layer, Ajay.
Yeah.
Awesome. So let's start. The next tangle is this Tangle Marathon has been very useful as I started designing my own. That's the purpose of your design. That's the purpose of these, series, the Tangle Marathon. Because once we understand all the tangles based on their categories and their uses, and I try to show my artwork where I have used those tangles, so you can design your own and you can decide what kind of, what kind of tangle you want, the vine style or the blossom, and you can easily make your own tile. And I'm so happy to hear that, Yelena. Thanks for sharing. That's the main purpose of these sessions. Awesome. So now the next tangle is the Paizel tangle. And this Paizel tangle is deconstructed by Angie Vangelis. And in this tangle, it starts from the center vine, again from the base, as if it's kind of a fescue. I hope you can see it clearly. Yes, let me bring it a little bit more closer. And after that, let me grab the other color, the blue color, and then we'll draw the aura line to it. And after the aura line, we are going to draw lots of these ripples which are joining to the aura line and to each other. and fill these little tiny space if any space is visible in between that tipples. And then again one aura line, and this time aura line is little bumpy because we are auraing through the tipple. Like this. So you can draw 1, 2, 3, 4, as many as you feel like. And little shading in these, and let me fill this little area I can see in between some places. So this is the tangle Paizel. Isn't it a beautiful tangle? Awesome. Now let's start the next tangle. That is Fern. And this tangle is deconstructed by Jean Monk, CZT, and it looks like Fern, right? And it's kind of a variation of the mocha, like it goes like of the mocha and the round, but when it's coming back, it's not coming back that directly, it's coming back in little, oops, I touched it. That's my opportunity to this tangle. So we come back like with these little bumps. Let me draw it one more time. So it's kind of the mocha style, but when we are coming back, you are not coming straight, rather you are coming with these little notches. This is the Fern tangle. You can shade it. This is the tangle Fern. You can draw them as wild. You can draw one over the other and convert it into the vine. It's your choice how you want to put them. Now let's draw the two tangles which goes together, Bronx Spear and Bronx Cheer. So let's first draw the Bronx Cheer. This is a Zentangle original tangle. Basically, it starts from the concept no mistake. So just draw the circles and fill them with very wild way, kind of. You can call them blackberry tangle also, because that's what comes to my mind when I say this. Stem and little besides the stem, so that it seems like the stem is kind of, coming inside. That's the one way of drawing the Bronx Cheer with lots of fillings. There is one more way we can draw this Bronx Cheer where we don't really fill them, we just kind of draw the circles, and you can put the Bronx Cheer in the blossom tangle also, you know. Like this. You can draw it like this style also. Where is the cap? Okay, and like you can give this little just dark value here. Like this. So this is Bronx Cheer in two different style. And now it's the time for the Bronx Spear. That's the tangulation of the same thing. Again, the Zentangle original tangle. And it starts from the center stem, and it starts from the circles going around and getting smaller, smaller, smaller as when they reach to the top. This will be the first step. And the next step, we keep on drawing circles to the both sides. The same way, circles are getting smaller. Again, you can fill these circles exactly the way they are. And after that, we are going to draw the stems which are sprouting inside of this. And we can draw a few more. So this is the Bronx Spear. If we feel like, we can fill all these circles. And again, I want to share this style with you here. So this is the Bronx Spear. We drew in this style. This is the Bronx Spear here. Let's draw one more, then we'll take break. I think then it will be time. Let's see.
It'll almost be time. We are only about 10 minutes left for the session.
Okay, so let's draw this one. This is the Sindoo. I really love this tangle. Sindoo. Sindoo tangle. And this one, where is the cap? I am missing my cap. I found it. This tangle is deconstructed by Sharon Robinson. Sharon and Robinson. CZT. This is the Tangle Sindoo. I'm just drawing the one leaf right now, and then I'll show you. So you draw the leaf shape, and then in the leaf shape you divide it into two equal parts like this in the center. There are various ways of drawing that. In the other way, let me draw one more. In this one, you can divide it all the way. Both ways it will work. and then you kind of drawing the aura line in this one like this, or maybe you can just draw the tiny leaf inside like this. You can see this one. And then you give, I have used this tangle a lot in my lots of artwork. Even I have used this in my mandalas. Various ways of shading again, as always. This is one way of using Sindoo tangle, and look at in this one, all these on the border of this one, they all are the same tangle here. Let me move it a little bit. This one in the Sindoo, and there is one more I want to share. Let me show you. Okay, there are very beautiful few tangles we have left in this leaf category. If we can wait for just few more minutes. So this one is the Sindoo here, and in this one you see those on the base, all these 8 leaves. These are the again Sindoo tangle. So there are the various ways of drawing these big one here in the background, here in these 4. Let's draw 2 more leaf tangles and then, okay Ajay, we have time.
Yeah, I think sounds good. We have about 7-8 minutes.
Yes,
we'll be
we
okay
have time.
Angles.
Yes, let's draw the breech tangle quickly. And the breech tangle is deconstructed by Yu Ru Chan. Again, one of my favorite tangles, and I have used it also. So it goes in the leaf shape first, and then a tiny loop to the both ends, and then a flux kind of shape will go to just one side, and then inside one more flux, and then little piece shadow.
So next week, do you think we are going to continue with the leaf tangles, or are we picking up another category?
We are picking up the other category, that's the edge and the terminal, and maybe in that tangle we might add few of the tangle if I really want to come, you know, if I really want to tell those tangles maybe in this category or in that category. But we will definitely start the next category, edge and terminal.
Awesome. Sounds exciting.
This is the breech tangle. And the next tangle is Verve. They both are my very favorite tangles. And this Verve tangle is deconstructed by J.J. La Barbera, CZT, And you can use this tangle in various different styles. You draw the center, circle first center of this pod, and then you draw this top line and this bottom line, and you keep on making your these aura lines from the top as well as from the bottom. So I'm drawing way too hurry right now. You can draw them as big, as small, as wide as you want. That's the fun drawing in this big book, that you can play around the way you feel like. And you can really enjoy your tangle drawing here. So let me quickly show you where I have used this. Look at the Verve tangle here in this one. So this center, this hole is the Verve. And here again the Verves on all 8 sides. And again, this is the one more Verve in this whole leaf, like this base. So all 3 different, very different style of this Verve tangle. So one is this like the big pod. Here this is just in the filling in the Verves, and these are the Verves on the edges. Isn't it a beautiful way? Beautiful tangle. So that's why I told you, like, I really like enjoying this tangle and I have played with this tangle a lot. In this one you can see this breech tangle here. I have used this breech tangle in this artwork and many others. Okay, let me continue with 2 more and then we are done.
Okay.
Then I'll just draw quickly and then we are done. So one is the Q-Belle. By Chen again, the same as the breech. And it looks pretty similar to that. We draw the leaf shape the way we drew the leaf shape in the breech. We draw the center line and the center line, and just in the half we fill them with the striping. And in the next half we just fill them with spiral. So this is the Q-Belle, and let me draw the other one and then I'll do the shading together. The last one is Zefirki, Zefirki. Zefirki by Elena Light. And in this one we start from the center and we draw this curvy line in the center ball and this 2 leaf to the each side, starting from the top and the bottom like this. And inside of these leaf, we are going to draw these lines and these kind of flux at each side. Now I'm grabbing my thin pen to draw these. Oops, where is the 01? We can draw these tiny tipple. That's it. And now the time for the shading. Yay, we are done. So now how many did we draw today? So 4 are here and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Perfect. So we drew total 23 tangles in the leaf category today, and I'm pretty sure some of the tangles you must be find that these are your to-go tangle or those are the very easy tangles. So think about them and you can play with your tangles. I tried to show a lot of ways of drawing different tangles and different uses. Bronx Cheer is a troubleshooter, absolutely, Kaya. And this reminds me the eye of a hurricane, really. Okay. Awesome. Now it's thank you everyone for joining me, and thank you everyone for supporting me. Thanks Kaya, thanks Word Facts and everyone. Now see you next week. We'll start our 14-inch mandala second session, as well as the new 6-inch mandala and the new category that would be the edge and the terminal. Awesome, Renu. Thank you, Rashmi. Awesome, Yelena. Bye bye, everyone.